One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Gamecocks will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Commodores' offense will take the field first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. The give on the option. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first around midfield. All things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. With the catch, it's Hoskins. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Commodores are flying down the field. Dropping back, it's Pavia. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Caught in the backfield, it's Alexander. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 10th play of the drive coming up, at this time a chance for the defense to get off the field on 3rd and long. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
How about this defense coming out the gates, first drive, getting to the quarterback. They wanted to affect the quarterback, make him feel uncomfortable. Already 2 sacks on this first drive.
Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Gamecocks offense will take the field for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was singing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will.
Coming out aggressively. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Yeah, and the QB tried to use some touch, let that thing hang up in the air. But when you hang it up over the middle of the field, the defenders have a lot of time to go and try to get it and make a play. A lot of guys near the football. Nice job by the defense being in great position.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The sure hands, it's Jacobs.
Nice complimentary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job in the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
Caught near the sideline, it's Jacobs. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. He'll do it himself. There he goes! Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Catch in the middle. It's Jacobs. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run. Now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Gamecocks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown Gamecocks! First points of the day are on the board.
This guy has been an absolute force in this offense early this season, guys. We're only in the 3rd game. He's already got 3 touchdown catches. Talk about a matchup nightmare for opposing defenses.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll power it inside with the fullback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. To throw, it's Pavia. Got his man. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And that's a situation right there where the quarterback is just taking what the defense gives him. The defense has taken everything away down the field. Just take the easy throw underneath.
Throws to the tight end. It's caught. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Richardson. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Commodores with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Sherrill. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. The Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Stowers. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. The defense wouldn't let him loose it. Even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Deep shot for the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on third down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage call to get the INT.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
I agree.
Close to the marker, it's Jacobs. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. A strike downfield. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, South Carolina!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. The pull and throw off the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Richardson. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. And the Commodores decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And incomplete on the deep ball. Coming off a season in which things really didn't go their way in conference play, and they'd love to get on a roll here this season.
Well, this is a team from a roster standpoint, though, that believes they're better on the field than they were a year ago. They've made some additions through high school recruiting, through the portal, and they think that's going to be the difference, David.
Yeah, and now they got to put it together, right? And then this is when it really works. When you get in conference play, it gets different. The familiarity within the league of all the coaches. And so this is really hard for them, but I'm interested to see what they can do and to see if they can bounce back.
Grab near the marker. It's Harbour. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Gamecocks are threatening in the red zone. Coming out on first down with the play fake. The throw. He makes a grab. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Now the play fake. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well. Offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Coming out with it, it's Brown. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Hoskins. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Commodores can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. It's Pavia. Got it behind the line. It's Young. Knocked down after a short game, but enough to move those chains. And the Commodores will hustle to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Using his legs, it's Newberry. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. To the air on first down. Looking down the middle. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And we talk to teams week after week, and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that.
Oh, he had it, and he dropped it. Almost. One of those big plays he's known for. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Found enough room to cross the 25 and out to the 27-yard line. That's not enough to move the chains. It'll be fourth down. And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Pavia. Grabbed in the middle, it's Newberry. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
They're looking to throw on second and short. Got rid of it just in time.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for...
Sends it downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. One more snap coming before halftime. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far from there in Columbia. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Williams-Brice.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Commodores will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Pocket breaking down. Zings it complete to the right. They'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Lining up from the 34 on first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Gets it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to run it. Inside the 35. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks.
What an individual effort there by the quarterback on the RPO because everybody was covered. He just takes off, and he shows you his ability out in the open field. He's like a running back. He's got great vision. He's got the speed. He looks so natural when he's in the second level carrying the rock. Huge gain on offense by the Q. I love it on that play.
They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's first and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Swings it out to his running back. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Nice job on the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Trying to barrel in. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening.
Man, just find ways to find the big fellas. Those big tight ends are huge targets for the quarterbacks. The throws are usually in between the numbers. That makes it pretty easy. Usually sure-handed guys like that just come across the field, make plays for you.
They'll try to pass their way in. Not only will he not get in, they'll stop him behind the line at the 4. The Commodores are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Fires to the big fella.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Commodores will punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Corrals it at the 45. And the returner will be brought down. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. The Gamecocks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying to make magic with his feet. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
You could tell he saw that grass open up, and he was not handing that football off. He was taking it himself. His eyes got enormous, chewed up the big play. Nice big chunk play for this offense.
Back to pass, it's Sellers. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. Dave, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the 1st down.
This offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now. They're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the 4th quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And the Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll send the back in motion. Fires to the right. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, the QB and receiver are trying to hook up there on a curl route, but the DB just had better coverage and he knocked it away.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina! And they add 6 more to the board. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll run the option. The pitch. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs management. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Makes a man miss.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Gamecocks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He's got it. 1st down and more. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the...
And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute... Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Good.